we are live. And I have not updated the title. Hang on. uh, anime. Just anime. There's a title. Short, sweet, to the point. Hello.
Anime?
Hello, welcome to the JesterCast. I am your host. I am the court jester. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? Nice to be here. Hello. Hi. Guten Tag. Buongiorno. Hi. Hello. Hi. And here with me are
Konnichiwa.
Ni hao. However you say hello in Korean. I am sad because I know how to
I
say
have no
hello in
clue.
Japanese and Chinese, but I don't know Korean. This is a sad day for an American. And of course, here with me we have Sweat and Jack.
Hi.
สวัสดีครับ I just said hello in Thai.
Nice.
Nice. And
Although
for
I think
today's stream, in case you
Korean-
couldn't tell,
Oh,
we are
sorry.
talking anime. In case that opening did not make it clear.
Oh man.
Yeah. The plan was, or the plan is that a while ago recently I have been writing out scripts for the dubs of anime. And by that I mean I've been writing out scripts for of the official anime dubs. Like I don't know professionally. I watch the anime dubs and then I write them out into scripts.
Nice.
Yes.
Ooh.
And like I haven't done a whole lot, but there are a few that I felt would be fun for us to do.
Lay it on us.
Well, once again, what I have written out is we have 2 episodes of Soul Eater, 1 episode of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and 1 episode of Trigun. That's all I've written out so far.
Ooh. Ooh. Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. I love that one.
Yeah. But that one might be a bit difficult considering the fact that currently neither Kat or Lindsay are with us right now, so you'd essentially be talking with yourself through the majority of it.
Well, then again, it's like most of the time I talk to myself anyway.
The only guy, if I remember correctly, in that episode might be Takia.
Yeah, Takia.
Hmm.
Yeah. So maybe we should save that for when we have Kat or Lindsay in the stream.
Yeah.
So that leaves Soul Eater and Trigun.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's tough.
That is.
I mean, both are good.
Yep.
Well, both are great.
Okay, those characters are cute. Hi, Andy. And yeah, they are. They're so adorable. She's referring to our little chibi characters.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
Oh man,
Really
it's like
flip.
Oh, all right. Let's say heads Trigun, tails Soul Eater. Alexa,
Hey.
flip a coin.
Okay. You got heads.
Ouch.
Wait, did you flip a coin, Jack?
No, I was just saying ouch right after the after the sound effect. Because one time that did happen, where I actually flicked a coin into my eye.
Oh God.
It was a very
Um,
bad angle.
I remember playing quarters with my friends where you flick the quarter into each other's knuckles.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was not a smart kid then,
It
but I
doesn't
did.
sound, it doesn't sound smart. I mean, how does that work? You flick a coin to each other's knuckles, or
Oh, so you lay the coin flat and then you flick it that way,
uh? Hmm.
and it hurts. But I
Ew.
won 2 games.
Nice.
All right.
Anyway,
So land on head. So it looks like we're doing Trigun.
cool.
Nice.
I'm just gonna say right now, I call dibs on Vash.
Go ahead, man.
Okay. All right.
Honestly, I kind of feel like you would be very interestingly threatening as Loose Ruth, Jack.
Loose Ruth.
Yeah, he was the
That's
bounty hunter in the first episode with that very low southern accent.
okay, right. The right, not the not the other one that was after Vash in the first episode. I already forgot his name.
Yeah, that's Discardus
Uh,
or Discardis.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
We talk
In fact,
like this.
Discardus isn't.
I am huge. I'm not Vash.
So.
I'm punk rock, motherfucker.
Let's see. And then there's Loose Ruth.
I could take him.
All right. I feel like I can take Discardis because I can already do that low, grovelly voice. Where is he? Where did he go? That's no exaggeration, folks. That's actually how he sounds in the dub.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when they had to exaggerate the um gruff big guy voices back then.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can't decide between Mariel or Millie.
It's Meryl.
Meryl. It's been a while since I've seen the show, so I know Mariel is. It's very gung ho. While Millie is more like she's more shy and always like the sweet character, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say if you're gonna do both, Meryl, your normal voice would definitely work for Meryl's. Millie's definitely has to be in the higher register.
Yeah, definitely.
Meryl, are you sure about this? I mean,
Oh, that's
no, that's a
perfect.
little too girly.
I was gonna
Are you
say, yeah,
sure?
that was perfect.
Yeah.
So you want it to be up at this high range?
Yeah, perfect.
Around there. I mean, yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you almost sounded like Leah Sargent.
Leah Sargent.
Yeah, I believe that was Millie's voice actress for the original series.
And then for my regular voice, you want this
Exactly.
for Meryl.
Yep.
Okay,
That'll work.
perfect then. Let's begin.
All right. Trigun episode 1, the 60 billion double dollar man. Theme song. We open.
Dollar.
Yeah.
Yep.
We open to a saloon in the middle of the desert. Vash the Stampede?
That's right. He's the man with the 60 billion double dollars on his head. They say he showed up in Dankentown recently. Made quite a mess, I hear.
So what happened?
The whole town got zapped. Mountains of corpses all over Danken. The coffin maker got so rich, he built himself a mansion out of wood.
Guy sounds plain crazy. We see a guy in a red coat and blonde spiky hair as they talk.
He's more than crazy. I think it would be wise to keep a safe distance. Messing with Vash is like dancing with death. He leaves a trail of destruction wherever he goes. Women, children, he don't care. He'll kill them all. They call him the humanoid typhoon.
Huh? We suddenly hear a loud crash. Huh?
Hmm?
Huh? Oh! Ah! Man 3 runs away in fear. Man 1 and 2 look at the entrance and cock their guns. They hear a metal swish. Huh? A metal boomerang shoots straight for them.
Hmm?
Huh? Before they know it, the entire top half of the saloon has been blown sky high. What's happening? Guns are cocked and ready. Huh? Ah!
Ah!
The two men make a break for it, and the guns riddle the entire remains of the saloon with bullet holes. All that's left is the table with the blond man and his drink. He stands up and looks at them. This is Vash the Stampede. The leader of the bounty hunters, Discardus, shows his face. I finally found you! Vash doesn't say anything. He simply points his gun, and we hear gunfire as the camera goes to the sky. Title card. The 60 billion double dollar man. We cut to the sheriff looking over the state of the town while speaking to bounty hunter Luce Ruth. One night, just look at this place. I didn't believe the rumors, but this guy really is a typhoon. Over half the town ain't nothing but rubble now.
That's a real shame. But the Undertakers must be happy. So, how many did you get this time? 100? 200?
Actually, 0. There's a whole lot of injuries, but somehow no fatalities at all. I guess we had a miracle here, without God's help.
So what was he like?
Well, he wore red, had earrings, giant man with short legs. I'm afraid I didn't get a real good look at him myself.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Whatever you do, stay away from him, for your own good.
Red.
We cut to Lob's diner.
The area of Dankin is mostly demolished. All residents go to your designated shelter areas. The next update will be at 1:30 p.m. Until then, please enjoy our musical selection.
Doors open up and in walk Meryl Streep and Millie Thompson. The folks in the diner chuckle as they walk to the counter. You can take this guy.
Okay. What do you have?
A banana sundae.
Huh?
And I will have a gratitude milk bowl with
Ceylon.
Ceylon? With Ceylon tea.
The group lets out, huh? As Diapater 1 growls and brings the table over to Meryl and Millie. Listen, missus, I'm afraid you better wear milk with that or that gag ain't gonna work.
Yeah, because if you did, we'd give you all the milk you could possibly want.
Although I hate to tell you, but it wouldn't exactly be free. The men laugh.
But I didn't say milk. I said Ceylon tea.
Millie's gun falls out of her coat, landing on a table which hits one of the diner patrons. The men in the diner murmur. Hey!
Hey!
Oh, sorry.
You little bitch, you! Millie picks up the gun with ease. Ugh!
That stupid slink broke again. That stupid slink broke again. You have a spare, don't you? You should be more careful. Yeah, I know.
What the hell is she?
She's a monster.
By the way, mister, we heard that Vash the Stampede showed up in Bernal
Felnarl.
recently. What?
It's pronounced Felnar.
Bernal? Oh,
Huh.
Belnarl. Okay. We heard that Vash the Stampede showed up in Fairnal recently. Is there anything you can tell us?
What about Vash? And why are you asking? Don't tell me you two innocent looking things are after the 60 billion double dollar reward.
Oh, not at all. Yeah, actually, we're just passing through here on business.
Business? Well, I didn't exactly see him myself. As far as I can tell, he was gone from the city by dawn. Last I heard, he was heading out to the east.
Can you tell me any more about him?
Well, he stands about 12 fields tall and wields a huge weapon.
Huh?
Huh?
Millie chuckles and waves at the men as Lob describes Vash.
He's supposed to have a mohawk and nerves of steel. Apparently, he's got tons of henchmen and a reputation as the worst womanizer anyone's ever seen.
Womanizer! I heard what he said. A huge weapon and mohawk. That's our man, all right.
Cut back to the desert with the Scardis and his men. Where is he? Where the hell did he go? I don't care if you have to dig up the whole area. I want you to find him.
Well, boss, I don't believe it. That little coward couldn't be him. I don't see any point in sticking around this place. Let's just move.
The Scars grabs the henchman's head with his robotic arm.
Wait!
So you think you're big enough to give me orders now, you little weasel, huh? You saw what he was wearing. You know that was him. Find him no matter what, or I'll have to break your neck, okay?
Yes, boss!
Cut to another one of Descartes' henchmen scanning around when an arm grabs his leg. He screams as he falls on his face and grunts. Out pops Vash's head, gasping for air. I thought I was gonna suffocate a minute there!
It's fat!
The henchman grunts as Vash hits him on the head, knocking him out. Hi there. Pardon me? Thanks for nothing, fellas. Flashback to Vash shooting his gun and pulling the trigger. It clicking. The gun is unloaded. The henchman laughs and Vash screams before the gun starts shooting at him. Back to present. That was a pretty close one. Almost bought the farm back there. It's actually a miracle that I got away with it this time.
I found him! He's over there!
Vash screams and throws something at the guy, knocking him out. Perfect shot! Other henchmen show up and start shooting. Vash screams and pants as he avoids the bullets. Well, he thinks he's funny! Hunt him down!
Right!
Vash pants and hides behind a rock, breathing hard. I'm getting hungry. They're persistent. Another henchman gets ready to fire. Ah ha ha ha! I'm like a singing duck over here. I'm defenseless. The henchmen start shooting, grunting and growling. We see Vash is right behind him. He points a gun at the guy's head.
Oh, shit.
Now stand real still. You wouldn't want this gun to go off, would you?
I found him! He's right over here, boss!
Would you mind lowering your gun like a good boy?
Forget it!
You don't like pain, do you?
I'm used to it.
Well, I feel sorry for your wife and kids. You'll make them cry.
Ain't got no kids, and most women find me pretty offensive, so I'm single.
Sounds like a pretty lonely life.
I'm telling you,
The henchman turns around and aims at Vash.
you have to die. It would sure make us all happy if you do.
Sorry, I don't do requests. Huh? Get down! Vash tries to save the guy, but he's hit by a piece of rock as Descartes uses boomerang. The henchman screams and Vash grunts as he sees Descartes walking toward him.
Boss, help me!
Huh. That's good work. My compliments.
Boss, it hurts. It hurts. Help me. Help.
Attacking while your pal is in the line of fire. Don't you care about him at all? We're not pals. Our fates are being partners. The only possible way he can be is when I'm happy. That's just beautiful. You can shoot me if that'll make you feel better. That is, if that big gun of yours isn't just for show. Actually, I can't stand blood. Just the very sight of it makes me feel a little faint. Fine then. How about we find out what happens when you get to see your own blood, huh? The henchman in pain groans. No! It would make me real happy if you go hold him down. The Scary smacks the henchman over to Vash. He groans in pain and both he and Vash grunt when he makes contact. There now, you see how devoted he is? Vash shivers as he's now tied up. Hey, couldn't you guys be a little bit more gentle? Alright, let's get our precious little cargo to the fence right away.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna be filthy rich.
They both laugh and stop when they see Meryl and Millie arrive.
Huh? Wait a minute. They friends of his?
Well, are they gonna try and steal our reward?
We're going in. Right.
The two approach the Scardies, groaning as they're nervous. No way you want!
I'm very pleased to meet you. My name is Meryl. I'm Meryl Stripe, and I'm here representing the Baron
Bernardelli.
What?
Bernardelli.
Bernardelli Insurance Society. And I'm Millie Thomas.
Thompson.
I'm Millie Thompson. Sorry. This is a small token of our goodwill. Thanks going, Meryl.
What are you doing? Are you here with him? They look at Vash. He laughs.
Actually, not at all. We were sent here by the Baradeli Insurance Society to investigate a report.
Suddenly, a gunshot is fired. Huh?
Huh?
They look up. We see Loose Ruth. He chuckles.
I finally found you. It's the 60 billion double dollar big bounty, Mr. Vash the Stampede.
The Scarus growls.
Huh?
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 My name is Loose Ruth. I'm a bounty hunter, and some people know me as Constance Rifle. Mr. Vash the Stampede, time you know I'm here for the price on your head.
What's that?
Well, Meryl? This looks bad.
Did I miss something?
Sorry, the guitar riff was playing in my head.
There.
Anyway.
It's okay.
Mr. Vash the Stampede, it's a privilege to meet you. Your face is starting to look like it belongs on the double dollar. You really can't blame me for coming after you now since your head is worth 60 billion.
What do we do, Meryl? I think it's pretty obvious. We gotta stop them.
So, did you say your name was Ruth?
Could you excuse me?
Well, I'm glad to see you enjoy your work, Mr. Ruth, but I'm afraid you're just a little bit late.
Please listen to me.
Me? Late? I don't reckon so.
Ruth points the gun at the Scardus and cocks it. You asshole! What the hell do you think you're aiming at?
Just a 60 billion double dollar skull, that's all.
Don't be a moron!
Huh? Huh?
You think the boss is Vash? Where the hell did you get that idea?
Huh? Huh?
I ain't fool enough to listen to some lame henchman. Sorry, joke's over, and I ain't laughing.
This is just stupid. Quit wasting my time. Get the hell out of...
Don't move. You're dressed in a red coat, got red earrings, and your legs are short. I'm convinced you are Vash the Stampede.
You're out of your mind. Vash is a blonde-haired man in a red coat and he carries a great big handgun, okay?
No, he isn't. Vash the Stampede is a giant man with a really huge weapon and a mohawk. That's awful. That's awfully strange. Yeah, the rumors don't match. So what do we do now? What do we do now? We have no choice but to believe what we heard. But, Meryl!
Huh?
You're all crazy. I'm not Vash. Huh?
Hey boss, look! The feds will pay 60 billion double dollars for Vash the Stampede, dead or alive. So it's your choice, friend. I'd be happy to kill you now if you'd like.
So he's blonde, has a red coat, a big gun. I get it. You're trying to get the jump on me, aren't you? Vash the Stampede!
What do you say?
You even came up with that stupid fake name. Nice touch.
Wait a minute!
He's definitely the real thing. Let's get him!
Well, I'll be. So this is how he stayed alive this long.
Ruth starts shooting, but the Scardus blocks him with his boomerang. Come on, shoot! The Scardus henchman starts shooting back, shouting. Ruth throws an explosive and everyone screams and runs. Ah, let me out of here! That bastard! Don't push your luck! The Scardus throws his boomerang, slicing right through the cliff Ruth is standing on. Ruth runs.
I'm really scared. A human typhoon is on the loose. What do we do, Meryl? What'll we do? Duh, run away, that's what. I guess it is important to stay alive, isn't it?
Vash pants as we see him running away with the girls.
We have to give the town the evacuation order immediately. But Meryl, isn't running away like the same as if we were abandoning our post? It's more important. It's more important that we contact the town now.
These are really good. We see Vash eating a donut.
Huh? When did you get here?
Thanks a lot. I was really getting hungry. These donuts really hit the spot. Thank you. Thank you. Meryl grabs the box of donuts from Vash.
Give me those. We didn't come out here. We didn't come out here just to save your sorry butt.
Vash snakes the box right back from Meryl. Okay then. What were you two doing there? Are ugly guys like your type or what? Meryl takes the box back from Vash.
Shut up. It's not like that at all. We came to this place on an official business. That's right. Official of the Fair Insurance Society. We're disaster investigators.
Vash has the box again. What a shock. So if you're really insurance people, why are you so interested in such a dangerous bounty?
There have been over 300 incidents involving Bash the Stampede. It's a huge liability for any insurance company. You've got to understand risks and just cut what he takes.
Yeah, that must be rough.
Like you care. That's why you find. That's why.
Oh.
That's why I have to. Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. That's why we have to find Vash the Stampede and keep him under 24-hour surveillance. It's the only way to prevent further damage.
24-hour? Vash stops. Meryl and Millie stop and look at him.
Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Oh, I got it.
Meryl offers Vash 10 double dollars.
All right. I'm prepared to make you a deal. In exchange for this and the donuts, you have to consider going into the town and warning the people. I'll even lend you my own personal Thompson.
A Thomas. It's what they call the steeds.
Oh, yeah. My own personal Thomas.
Are you actually going back there?
It's the job. It's what I do.
Meryl immediately ride off. Cut to them looking at the Scardus and his henchmen through a pair of binoculars.
Looks like it's all over. Good. There don't seem to be any casualties. But, Meryl, didn't that bounty hunter get killed? I'd call that a casualty. That's true. It's very sad. Well, how are we going to approach them at this time? Have you got some kind of plan? Yeah, a deluxe box of 30. Hey, what a great idea! As long as we're clever about this and treat them with courtesy and respect, we have nothing to fear.
Suddenly, there's a metal swish, and down come Meryl and Millie. The Scardus looks at them. You've got a lot of nerve coming back here.
Please accept this token of goodwill.
I hate presents. Now where's the guy you ran away with?
I don't know. We split up halfway.
It was so damn hard to track him down. What the hell are we gonna do about this, Ruth?
You're alive? I'm sorry. You're alive? How can you still be alive? I thought you two were fighting to the death.
It looks as though we both made a little error.
We made the error. In my opinion, you're the one that screwed up. It wasn't me. Listen here. We're gonna split 70-30, and don't you forget it.
What is this all about?
Time to go.
Hold on just a minute.
Got the Meryl and Millie tied up.
Oh, Meryl! I guess I never should have taken this job. Guess I never should have taken this job after all.
What good would this do? These two are useless.
Don't worry about it. Just enjoy them.
Oh, you've got bad taste. Sick and twisted. Well, actually, I kind of like it.
They did say he was the worst kind of womanizer. Now's not the time to remind me of that.
The two shivers the Scars approaches them. I want to know what you prefer, ladies. Pleasure before death, or just death without pleasure? Meryl squeaks and Discards chuckles as he's about to do things very not okay when he sees Meryl's gun. Huh?
Boss, we got a big problem!
I'm busy. We see Vash running in on the top. Oh. I think
Yeah, Thomas.
yeah, I spelled that wrong. On the Thomas barely hanging on.
That happens, dude.
Yeah! Well, actually, it's me with the big problem here! He's here! That little...
He came back.
Ruth starts shooting at him and manages to knock him off the top. Wow, I really fucked up.
You're good. You're good.
Good.
Whatever.
Gotcha.
Vash grunts as he rolls off. A stray bullet cuts Meryl and Millie's rope.
Ah!
Run! Guns fire at him again, and he whimpers and scrambles to a rock. Thanks for saving me the trouble looking for you. I appreciate it. Vash the Stampede!
Vash?
The Scarus grunts as he throws his boomerang, slicing through the rock, but Vash isn't there. Huh? Where'd he go? Ruth notices a henchman, secretly Vash in the skies, moving somewhere.
Where are you going?
To the pie, sir! Ruth takes a shot, seeing through the disguise. Vash runs, yelping.
He did save our lives. Pretty pathetic curative, if you ask me.
Mommy! Alright, corner him! We see Vash is riding the edge of a cliff. Uh-oh. Hold her right there! Well, Vash, it's time to choose your way to die. By a boomerang, or to a suicide dive off the cliff. Suicide? To tell you the truth, I disapprove of suicide more than anything. Alright, the boomerang it is! The Scars gets his boomerang out and shouts as he throws it. Suddenly, Vash leaps right over it. What? The Scars get smacked. He grunts. Dangerous toys are fun, but you could get hurt. Vash presses the button on the Scars. You bastard! The Scar screams in pain as he's suffocated. His henchmen witness this.
Watch out, boss!
Hey, boss, look out! The Scars collapses.
Hey, boss! He got the boss!
That guy isn't human. They run away. Vash sighs. What fragile bonds of loyalty. Now you there! Vash points at Ruth.
Huh?
You better look out!
What for? Ugh!
The boomerang hits Ruth. He gasps in pain. Oops, just a little too late. Well, friends, I really hope you feel better.
That's amazing. He actually got both of them in a matter of minutes. It's as if he were Vash the Stampede. Huh?
Vash gives the girls a thumbs up. Well, did I work off the donuts and the $10 double dollars?
Huh?
Vash laughs hysterically.
It can't be him. There's just no way.
Vash screams, seeing the explosive, followed by Meryl and Millie screaming. Vash lets out another gargled scream, then we cut to black. Cut to Meryl typing a report.
Disaster report. We have determined that the landslide which destroyed Fairnell was a direct result of the illegal use of explosives by the man called Loose Ruth. Please pay all insurance claims as per regulations. After all that work, we're at least then zero on our Vash hunt. We can't just ignore the rumors. This is going to be difficult.
What about that crazy guy?
He couldn't possibly be Vash. I just don't buy that.
Are you sure?
Vash the Stampede?
Yep, that's the one. The man with 60 billion double dollars on his head. They say he showed up in Felnarl. Didn't you hear about it?
No, so what happened?
The funny thing is, they say nobody died.
You mean like you don't need God for a miracle?
The men laugh. End credits. And yes, I even put in the teaser. We get the teaser for the next episode.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's something that cannot be expressed in words. Human emotion. Emotions of the heart can't just be tucked away in a closet. There's a way to know the emotions. Look into the eyes. The girl lied to me, and I believed her. The gentleman lied to me, when I trusted him. But the moment I looked into his eyes, the angel of destiny began to unravel the truth. Just look into their eyes. There is only one truth.
That is awesome.
Oh, that was fun. I could still hear everything as original in the episode. That takes me back.
It's been so long since I've seen the episode.
It hasn't been that long for me. Like I'm a very recent fan of this show.
Oh yeah, didn't they do like a remake of Trigun recently?
Yeah, it's airing right now. Quite different. Yeah. I mean, I wish that Trigun could get the full FMA Brotherhood treatment and adapt the entire manga panel for panel.
I agree,
Hmm.
but what are you gonna do?
Well, we could do a script reading of Soul Eater, or I actually found a tier list for the films of Studio Ghibli.
Ooh, tier
Ooh.
list. Let's do the tier list.
Yeah, let's switch it up.
Yeah. All right. All right. Uh, tiers of the standard stuff. Essay. Blah 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 blah. All right. The first one we have here is Nausicaa.
Nazca, the Valley of the Wind.
Yep.
Nice.
That's a classic.
It is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to. It's gonna be really hard to rate these because a lot of them are really good.
Yeah, I mean, most of what Studio Ghibli makes is gold. I mean,
Yeah. Honestly.
Let's see.
hmm.
So a lot of these are gonna be in the B, A, or S tiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the only film I can think of that would ever go lower than that is probably Ponyo. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was not the biggest fan of Ponyo.
Oh,
I
I
liked
didn't see
it.
that one.
I like the animation in that. It was beautiful.
Hmm.
But everyone has their preference.
Yeah. Like the
Hmm.
animation was pretty, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into the story.
Huh.
I can understand that. Okay, but for Nausicaa, that one's a really old classic. I would say that was one of like his more like darker stories other than Princess Mononoke. I
I
want
would
to give
guess it's right up there with.
hmm man, this is tough.
Hmm.
Hmm. I would give it an A. It's been a while since I've seen it, but when it comes to like storytelling, I definitely give it an A, like high A plus.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
I can agree because I like their approach. You know, their overall design that they had with nature, the design of fungi
Oh yeah.
growing everywhere. I mean, it used to kind of I wouldn't say scare, but kind of disturb and freak me out a little bit. But I don't know. Later on, though, when I watch it again, I can't help but be I don't know, kind of hypnotized by it in some weird way. Like I know it's kind of gross, and yet I can't stop watching.
Oh no, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and I can't help but admire all the minute details that they put into it. Such variation in real life like real life fungi.
Right. It's like when you watch like those nature documentaries and you see like the plants growing in like a sped up
Yes,
time.
yes, that is exactly the feeling. Thank you. I was trying to think about a good reference or good comparison to that feeling. Y- that was perfect.
Yeah.
All right, next we got Castle in the Sky.
Another classic.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
It's right up there. And like, I would like to say, I want to give it. Look, I want to put it in S, but for some reason, I'm holding back.
Hmm.
I don't know why. Hmm. I still like a lot of the scenes in there. Like when they first get on the pirate ship and uh our main female protagonist is getting like clothes from Granny.
Hmm.
I thought that was like really I thought that was kind of cute. Especially that you see in the background like what she looked like in her younger days.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. I would definitely give this I would put this in the S tier because this is like one of those like really good classic movies.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can agree that this is like very up there.
I've always I've always liked the robots' designs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the another really good unique mechs I've seen.
Yeah. Okay, Grave of the Fireflies.
Hmm.
This one's a fucking gut punch for me.
Oh.
Uh, is
I
that
was
is that the World War II one?
Yeah.
I never got around to watching it just because I wasn't sure if I'd be prepared to cry. I've
mm,
I've I've heard about how sad it is.
it is very, very sad.
Uh,
I mean, my God. Every time I think about it, it's like your eyes get all misty and everything. But it feels realistic.
Yeah.
Like you're really watching it and from these two from this perspective. Oh man.
hmm.
I feel like this one's an S because like
I mean,
it's a like
yeah, I agree.
it's like
It's an S.
it's
Oh
such a
yeah.
perfect story.
Hmm.
All right. On this
It
one a
just
bit more lighthearted.
yeah,
My Neighbor Totoro.
S.
S.
It's beyond a doubt an S because this it became Totoro basically became the face of the studio in general.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally the Studio
I
Ghibli's
mean, don't they?
mascot.
Yeah, don't they still use his image for the company logo?
I'm pretty sure,
Yep, they
yeah.
do. But not just that. They also use this image for like nature conservation
Oh
in
yeah, I think I've
Japan.
seen. Yeah, so cool.
Yeah. It's so lovable they even
Yeah,
made him a plush toy
I
in Toy
love.
Story 3.
Oh, actually, my brother
Oh
got me a
yeah.
Totoro. My brother got me a Totoro stuffed doll for my birthday.
Aw.
Yep. It, and want to know what's really amazing about this movie is the scenery in general. Like you just want to walk into that scenery and just walk along the rice fields and just go through nature.
Yeah,
I
Studio
mean,
Ghibli has a way of making the countryside look so appealing that you want to go there.
not just it doesn't make it just look appealing. It makes you want to go and live there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I feel like I feel like the only thing about the
It
movie that I
def-
didn't especially like was the design of that cat bus was creepy as fuck.
I didn't find anything wrong with it. It's just that when you first see Totoro open his mouth and you see like those weird teeth of his,
Hmm.
I don't know.
it's amazing that
Totoro was fine to me. It was just that cat bus that freaked me out.
Oh man. What was your favorite part from the movie?
Hmm.
I mean,
I mean,
that's a loaded question.
first thing that pops to my mind is them flying on
The top?
the top. I don't know. I'm just a sucker for scenes for any almost any kind of flying scenes that are in the air, but it's from a certain perspective you get to see the entire space. Like you're not just up in the clouds; you can see almost the entirety of the ground on the bottom. It, I,
Right.
don't- I love those kinds of shots.
My favorite scene, it's actually related to that, is when they're growing the giant tree. Like
Ah,
the girls run out and they're coming out and enjoying Totoro and the two little ones, and they're just making the plants grow.
mm-hmm.
It's just so cute, and just see the first time they see them out there, like they're just walking around. They jump over the plants. They walk around, jump over the plants. Like it's just so cute.
I feel like my favorite part of the movie would definitely have to be when the girl when Satsuki first meets
Man,
Totoro.
no, that's May. May and Satsuki.
Yeah,
May is the little one, and Satsuki's the older one.
yeah, but Satsuki was
Mm-hmm.
the one that saw him for the first time. That's the scene I'm referring to when they're the rain scene.
Oh, when Satsuki first.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
and it's so calming. He just walks right up, like it's just standing there with a leaf on his head.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
that's like
oh,
that in my opinion that's like one of the best ways you can ever have two characters meet one another.
you want to know something really interesting?
Hmm?
There's actually a short film that was never released in America, and it's about May finding a kitten bus.
Oh,
Yeah. So the short story basically is May befriends a smaller cat bus, everyone calls the kitten bus, and they go on a little mini adventure, and you see like different variations of the cat bus. You even see a cat plane or big cat blimp.
hmm.
I don't know how it ends, but that's the premise of it. And I think down in Japan, where they have the Studio Ghibli Museum, they actually have like that. I think they have it playing there or something once in a while. I can't remember,
Hmm.
Hmm.
but yeah.
All right, next up is Kiki's Delivery Service.
Oh, what a
Mm.
classic! It's an S. Did you know it's also a book?
Yes, I think I remember reading about looking it up later that yes, it was a book.
I just found the book over at Barnes and Noble. I was so tempted to buy it,
Ooh.
but I didn't. I was already past my budget limit.
Aw.
But they were having a sale at Barnes and Noble's. Buy one manga, get the next one 50% off.
Ooh, nice.
Totally.
But yeah, I can agree that one's an S. Though I do have a little bit of bias because I'm a because I actually went out of my way when I wanted to first watch the movie. I actually went out of my way to find the original that wasn't tampered with because I wanted to listen to Phil Hartman's improv. Considering it's like the last thing he did before he died.
Oh, I
Oh,
know.
Like
And I
like
yeah.
think
and honestly, I do not understand why this got edited. Like yeah, if you wanted to be more like in tune with the original Japanese, I can understand that. But like, don't go out of your way to make it so that no one else can watch this version of the movie.
right.
Yeah, I do forget that the earlier Ghibli films had at least one or two different dubs, or at least some of them got dubbed by a different studio later on, right?
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
I definitely remember My Neighbor Totoro had different voice actresses and actually had different lines in some of them.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, and honestly, I don't understand why they didn't allow it because I I watched it and Phil Hartman was amazing as as the cat.
Gigi.
Yeah, Gigi.
Oh man.
Rest in peace, Phil Hartman.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, only yesterday.
Oh, this is a great one.
Only.
This is one of like those slice of it's basically a coming of age story.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
I think it's just like a really good the first time I saw this was on Turner Classic Movies when we had I personally just loved like so many of the scenes. I definitely give it an A.
Hmm.
One of my favorite scenes is when our main protagonist arrives in the countryside and she starts collecting safflowers to make rouge with her in-laws. Well, her sister's in-laws.
Hmm.
And it's just so cool because you see the process of how they make this is like the old-fashioned rouge that's like red, and then they use like the waste product, which is basically like red dye, and they start like making they start coloring the cloth together, and just like it's just so nice.
Hmm.
All right. Okay, Porco Rosa.
I have actually not seen this one.
I haven't seen that one either. I've seen trailers for it. It looks interesting to me.
Yeah, I still need to watch that one. It looks awesome though. So I guess go haven't seen.
Hmm.
It really does.
Yeah. Okay, Ocean Waves.
Hmm.
I've only seen the first part of it. I did not see the next. I'd say it's from what I've seen, it's very, very similar to Only Yesterday in a way,
Hmm.
where it's like a coming of age story.
Hmm.
Okay, Pom Poko.
Oh, I've seen this one. This is the one with the tanuki.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ah.
Oh man, this is a really interesting one. Basically, the tanukis are trying to protect their land that's being encroached by humans, and they're trying to, and they're also forming into human life. Eventually, they do, but they still remember their roots by the end of the movie, and it's so cute.
Hmm.
I definitely give this a high A.
Okay. Definitely looks cute. Uh. Okay. Whisper of the Heart.
Oh, this is a beautiful one. This is another coming of age story, but it's about a young girl who likes to write songs at first, but then comes along, follows a weird cat to a little shop where she meets an old man refurbishing an old clock. It's just this really beautiful coming of age, learning about who she is kind of story.
Hmm.
This was one of my favorite movies. I definitely give it an S.
I'm definitely gonna have to check this one out.
It's really nice.
I feel like maybe to keep it fair though, we should probably reserve the S ones for for the films that we've all seen and all love.
Okay, then we'll put the ones that I've seen in like A.
Okay.
Like if I want to say high A.
All right. Princess Mononoke.
Oh, I love this
Ooh,
one.
man. That also another major trip.
Oh my god. I loved when he entered Irontown and he what I love about this movie is that no one is truly evil. You think that the leader of Irontown, uh I think it's Lady Ogoshi? Yeah, Lady Ogoshi. You think she's evil, but later on you hear how she's rescuing all these women from brothels and having them live in her town with honest work instead of selling their body.
Right. Every side has their own reasons for, pre- preserving
Or
themselves,
they
defending themselves.
Right, and look at how the women even interacted with the men in Irontown. Like
Mm,
all of them, I mean, they all treat they all heckle each other, but it's you feel that they're all equal. And even Lady Ogoshi takes in those that have leprosy. She doesn't even exclude them.
yeah.
It's so. Can we agree this is like definitely in the top tiers?
Yeah, this is an S for me.
Most definitely.
Definitely an S. The music is just as gorgeous too.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. My neighbors, the Yamadas.
Oh, I love this one. My neighbors, the Yamadas.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to see this one. Hang on.
It's
Did they also
really,
make a live action adaptation of that story too?
no, they haven't.
Oh, I could have sworn they adapted that
No.
story at least twice.
My neighbors, the Yamadas is really, really cute. You can find it on HBO Max if you want to watch it. It is it's kind of like, you know how Azumanga usually flip-flops from story to story?
Yeah.
So basically, my neighbors, the Yamadas have like little segments of different stories. They don't all go together, but they all have like a meaning to them.
Huh. Interesting.
They're all they're all cute and fun stories. And there's like some like really fun moments that just make you laugh because it's just so wholesome.
Hmm.
So this is definitely a plus in my opinion.
Okay. All right. Now for honestly one of my personal faves, and if you haven't seen it, shame on you. Spirited Away.
S
Come on,
S
who hasn't seen
fucking
Spirit
S.
Away? Yes. Yes.
Oh, that was actually my very first Hayao Miyazaki film.
Ooh, awesome.
S-
Second for me, I think.
And it
Definitely
was
early.
so sorry, go ahead, Chuck.
No, no, that was it. That was just definitely early for me too.
I think it was second for me
Well,
too.
what's so
Like,
interesting
oh, sorry.
so it was what got me into this was like I heard Chihiro's voice. I'm like, that's Lilo. I recognized her voice because it's the same voice actress who did Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. So I sat down and I started watching, and I got so mesmerized. My favorite scene, and I love the scene where Chihiro is in Yubaba's room trying to save Haku, and when they're falling, and it's that split second where everything turns to water, and you see them flying. He's carrying her away to. I love that scene so much.
Oh.
Personally, it's one of my favorite scenes, but it's definitely S tier, even S plus in my opinion. Even the music is just banging. The opera music at the very end in the credits is really good.
Ooh, yeah, I remember that. Hmm.
So what's the next one?
The Cat Returns.
Ooh, this is a good one. This is a really cute one.
Hmm. Don't know that one.
The Cat Returns is kind of like a well, if you ever seen Whispers of the Heart, the Baron or the Baron statue plays a plays an appearance in this as the main hero of the story.
Huh.
So I definitely give this like a B. It's not as memorable, and there's some parts I like. I'm like, why would she? why would this character do that kind of thing? But I would give it a B. It's still good, just not my top tier list.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Okay, Howl's Moving Castle.
Ooh, I love this one.
God, damn it, the main theme is already playing in my head again.
I personally love who here doesn't love when Sophie's cooking breakfast with Howl?
Are you
Tell
kidding
me
me?
you did not get.
Every time I make bacon and eggs, I have to watch the scene.
I know. And everyone has to eat like Markle. Like everyone's eating like that. Like yum, 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 yum. It's true. We all want to be Markle in that in that moment and just enjoy that kind of bacon and eggs.
Oh yeah.
But I love it when Sophie's cleaning the whole house. It's like that's just a mood right there. That's like the way she's acting, just like she's really stern. And the way she treats Markle, like when she's going up the stairs, she's like, "Whatever you don't want me to clean, better hide it now. Save my room for last, okay?" Markle doesn't even fight it. He just like, just wait till I can hide it, okay? It's just so cute because we all have been there. And when she comes up the stairs and you see his room, he's like, "Ah, not ready, not ready."
Also, hi, babe.
Bye, babe.
Hi.
Alright, next we have Tales from Earthsea.
I have not seen this one.
Yeah, neither have
I've heard of it. I wanted to watch it. Oh,
I think it's based off the. I think it's based off a book of something. I can't remember.
Okay,
I just remember there's a dragon involved.
yeah. There's definitely a dragon in the poster. Okay, Ponyo.
So, for me, I still want to give it a high score because I think it's just really cute. And but I do love the story, and I kind of like how they took a new approach to the Little Mermaid story. I want to give this at least an A, or at least, but to keep it fair with Court, we'll put it around maybe a low A, high B. What do you think?
Well, let's get Jack's opinion. Jack, what do you think about this movie?
That shit thing I mentioned earlier. Actually, I already forgot how it came up earlier, but I mentioned I didn't get a chance to watch that one.
Okay. Alright, in that case, I can agree with it being, like, in the B tier. Because I'm just not a fan of it.
It's perfectly understandable. Not everyone's going to be a fan of every single Miyazaki movie.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, Arrietty.
Oh, The Secret World of Arrietty. This is a really nice one. Have any of you seen it?
No.
No, but it sounds familiar.
Arrietty and The Secret World of Arrietty is based off the book The Borrowers.
Okay.
If I have to say, I would definitely put it in the A tier, especially for its art style. It is just stunning. I mean, I know I'm saying that a lot, but the way they got the proportions for their sizes and everything is just so well done. I definitely put this in a high tier of A.
Alright. Okay, From Up on Poppy Hill.
Ooh, this is a really good one.
Never heard of that one.
This is a really interesting one. This is a story about a young girl who lives with her grandmother in I believe, a boarding house. She had just lost her father in the Korean War and is just holding down the fort while her mother is studying medicine in America, I believe.
Hmm.
So It's another coming of age story. It's a coming of age love story.
Oh.
And again, there's just a lot of it's a really beautiful way of it's just a beautiful storytelling story.
It's a
I
beautiful
definitely
story of
give
telling a
this
story.
well, I'm sorry. I when I get excited I tend to repeat myself. But anyway, I highly recommend this for like a nice relaxing watch. Like you know how some movies are like just so action packed you don't really want to feel like watching it?
Hmm. Yeah, I get that feeling.
Well, this one is a really nice put it in, sit back, relax, and just enjoy.
Hmm.
I mean, you have Billy Bob Thornton in there too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like in Princess Mononoke, where he played the monk, he's also in this one too, I believe.
Oh, that's right. Huh.
Anyway, so where are we playing from up in Poppy Hill?
I would definitely put this in the A. It's
Okay.
an A for me.
All right. Okay, The Wind Rises.
Ooh, I love this one. This is another really great one.
Trying to remember.
This is the story of the
Something
man
with
who
an
built the
aviation.
planes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yep, the one with the
Okay.
plane.
Ah.
I love these kinds of movies where it's like uh, the dream sequences and everything were really great,
Hmm.
especially when he's talking like with his idol, this man from Italy, and when he's flying that plane and you see the main character following him, just looking at this giant plane. The ending was just it felt like a beautiful farewell to not only the movie but to Miyazaki when he retired.
Hmm.
Because this was his last movie before he retired, I believe.
Okay. Wow.
But it was just done so beautifully.
So where should we put it?
Now, have you all seen it?
I've never seen them. Sorry.
No, I only asked. Yeah, sorry.
I would definitely give this an A.
Okay.
I highly recommend it.
All right.
Hmm.
The ending will make you cry though, but more like oh that's so sad, but it's not gonna give you tear jerking tears like Grave of the Fireflies did.
All right. Well, no
Hmm.
spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, I heard it
But
was
it's
bittersweet.
Yeah.
right, I'm just saying you will cry, but not ugly cry.
Hmm.
All crying is ugly crying. Okay, The Tale of Princess Kaguya.
Oh my
I know
god.
you're saying it. I really want to see it, but I got
It's on
chance.
HBO Max. It's
Okay.
on HBO Max. You have to watch it. It's
I'll
based on
do
the
it.
story. It's based on the Japanese folk tale, the tale of the bamboo cutter.
Yes, I know that story.
And all the art style just feels like it's charcoal and uh, uh, watercolor, like woodblock painting. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I saw
I
the trailer.
really,
Beautiful.
if you guys ever watch it, you will understand why I want it to be in the S tier. But
Hmm.
for the sake of this tier list, and since you guys haven't seen it, it is a high A plus.
Hmm.
All right. Okay. Next one is When Marnie Was There.
I've seen this one.
Mine was there.
This is
Definitely
a
heard of it.
I've seen it. Um, how do I explain it? it didn't really wow me as like the others did,
Hmm.
but it's definitely a beautiful story. I would put this in a B tier.
Okay.
Definitely a watch, but just not my favorite.
Hmm. Okay.
Fair enough. All right. Now next one is Earwig and the Witch. This is actually a more recent one. This came out in 2020.
Yeah, this was the first CGI
Huh.
or 3D, I should say.
Wait, what's it called again?
Earwig and the
Uh,
Witch.
the ear. I have not seen this one.
Yeah, neither have I.
Same. Oh.
I've seen trailers for it, but
Yeah, same. But I don't know. I didn't really think anything of it.
I guess I'm just used to the 2D of Studio Ghibli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks interesting, but it just it doesn't jump out at me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. And the rest of these, from what I'm seeing, these these don't look to be Studio Ghibli films, but more things Studio Ghibli worked on. Like, which, like the next one is The Great Adventure of Horace, Prince of the Sun.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, never heard of that one either.
And then we have one. I think that says.
Oh wow, this
What's
is
the
an
next
old
one?
one.
I think this one's called Panda Copanda.
Can you put a picture of it in the chat?
Sure.
I may not remember the name, but maybe I can recognize like the cover of it.
Maybe.
Huh, wow, these are getting pretty old. Um,
Yeah, this is
because the
getting
one before
obscure.
that one was like from 1968, and this one's from 1972.
Yeah, it kind of makes me wonder why they decided to include these in a tier list called Studio Ghibli Films.
Well, I think it's just because Hayao Miyazaki was involved. Well, maybe not just Hayao Miyazaki, but maybe him and probably a couple other people that went on to uh, found the
Or worked
company.
with him. Yeah,
Yeah,
or worked with him.
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, I'm not familiar with any of these.
No, neither am I. So the ones we're not familiar with, do we just put in the have not seen it tier?
I guess so, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Uh, some of these I have a hard time reading, so I'll just put these. I think it says the cellist.
The ch- the cellist. Mm,
Oh, I get it, because
no,
the girl in the cover is playing a cello.
yeah, but no, I haven't heard of it.
We have one called Red Turtle.
Red Turtle. Oh, Red Turtle. Is that a movie?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh
the
yeah,
Red
I
Turtle. Is
it's a
mostly no dialogue, but
short film,
all yeah.
all by different artists. I think there's actually some narration in there by oh man, what's his name? Crap.
Uh,
Uh, hang on a second. Um, uh,
TOT.
oh, Liam Neeson. Thank you.
Oh.
It's actually yeah narrated by Liam Neeson.
Oh, cool.
oh, huh.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think Liam Neeson did some narration in it. I just can't remember in what part of it.
Hmm.
But I think yeah, it's just a lot of like you know how a lot of movies have like a lot of different animators animating different parts?
Yeah.
It's very similar to that.
Mm.
Is that the Red Turtle though? I thought Red Turtle was like one single movie, or
I
one
think
single
it
story.
I think it yeah, I think it is. It's just different parts are animated, kind of like that Game Grumps video of Battle Kid, where they had
Hmm.
different animators animate it.
Or
Huh.
the or to put it in another perspective, those all those reanimated videos on YouTube.
Right, right.
Yeah, haven't seen it though.
Yeah.
Same.
And I can't read that one. And last one is one called Modest Heroes, which I have done my best doing some research on. I cannot find anything on this one.
Hmm.
Again,
Honest
never
hero.
heard of it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All
Hmm.
right.
First thing that comes up for me is a different one, but
All right.
hmm.
There's our Studio Ghibli films. Our Studio Ghibli film tier list.
I'd say we were very fair.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Huh. I'm surprised it didn't. I'm surprised Castle of Cagliostro wasn't on. Or is that considered different? I know Hayao Miyazaki worked on that one, but I guess it might not be considered a Ghibli production.
Maybe it was like one
Is
of
that
the.
Lupin the Third?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I've
I
I've
think it was.
heard of it.
I think it was something like maybe Hayao Miyazaki worked on it, but it wasn't. But there was no connection with the Ghibli company.
Yeah, I guess not. Oh yeah. Okay, now I see. No, that's why. The listed production company is Tokyo Movie Shinsha TMS.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
All right. All right. No one.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I found that I was telling you guys earlier about Studio Ghibli and food and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The YouTube channel is called People versus Food,
Yeah,
Hmm.
and
that's the one
and
I
they
was
do
talking about. And Studio
the
versus Food, that is an off brand of the Fine Brothers.
Oh, they are.
yeah,
Oh,
really?
Yep.
Huh. I did not know that.
because my next question was actually gonna be: Are the Fine Brothers still making content?
Yep, they are. And like
Okay.
and
Huh.
you can put
Yeah.
the and it was easy for me to put together that it was them because if you watch the videos, you realize that all the people that like do the try not to eat videos, these are all people that are in like college kids react, teens react, and like all of those kinds of videos that the Fine Brothers have made.
Well,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
those kids have grown up now.
Yep.
I actually do like a lot of the kids react. One of my favorites was kids react to Simon's Cat. Some of
Aw.
these kids, yeah. Anyway, here I found the one with Food Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
My personal favorite from them is the one the kids react to Poppy. And they end up becoming like an entire like trilogy. So it was like it was kids react to Poppy, and then Poppy reacts to kids react to Poppy, and then kids react to Poppy react to kids react to Poppy.
Who's Poppy?
You've never heard of that Poppy?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, Poppy is a pop singer who is known on the internet for making some very weird, creepy content. Like there's one video where she just says for like 5 minutes, "I'm Poppy, I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy. I am Poppy. I'm Poppy. I'm like just that for like 5 minutes.
Oh.
There's another video
Huh.
where all she does is eat cotton candy. There's another one where all she does is read the Bible. Like the weirdest shit.
Okay.
She like the modern what's that artist's name? Andy Warhol?
I guess.
Kind of looks. Okay, I found the videos, but I'll watch them later.
Yeah.
Oh, one of my personal favorites. Kids react to 90s cartoons.
Oh my
And
god.
it's so cute.
So old.
But it was so cute because it's like they had the parents with them. And a lot of the parents were like all together and they're like, I used to watch this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think one of my favorite videos from
Oh
them.
yeah, here we go.
I think one of my personal favorites from
Oh
them.
sorry. It's yeah.
I think one of my personal favorites from them is definitely it was like a while ago. It was like I think it was like college kids trying not to eat Disney princess food, and it was really funny because it had Tom, one of my favorite people to ever be on the Fine Brothers videos, and like his reactions to each one is hilarious because he just doesn't give a shit. He if he likes it, he's gonna eat it. Like he just does not care.
Oh yeah, here it is. Try not to eat challenge. Disney princess food.
Like I remember when they brought out the cookies, he's just like he just doesn't care. He's like they're fluffy like a cloud. I'm gonna see if he can eat a cloud.
Oh man. Oh, I think they actually did one for Five Nights at Freddy's, and what makes me laugh every time was the punishment food or the reward food for that one.
Yeah.
You wanna know what the reward food was?
What was the reward food?
Hmm.
A bag of disappointment chips.
Okay. But like okay, I've gotta bring this up about that Disney Princess video. The best part of the video is definitely how the video.
Okay.
The best part of the video is definitely how the video ends because like as you can tell he was Tom was partnered up with Eric and obviously they quote unquote didn't win but they had get out punishment free cards and cards from like previous challenges that they did. So what ended up happening was the punishment food was like the apple from Snow White. It was like covered in like fish guts and stuff. So he's like,
Hot sauce.
yeah. So Tom
Ooh.
was literally just like, okay, fuck this, I'm getting out of this.
Yeah, I found it.
and, and the best part was like they bring out the reward food and they were just like tiaras. Oh, the food too, but mainly tiaras.
Yeah, here, I found it. I just put it in the chat.
Nice.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Oh, I would love to do like this challenge. I know I could win this.
Yeah, but mainly tiaras.
The hard part was like watching the like try not to eat food from Food Wars. So, like some of this looked so good, but at the same time it's like I don't know if I could eat that.
Hmm.
Like some of it looked a little too fancy for me, but
Yeah, they use a lot of French cuisine techniques.
yeah. Oh.
It's kind of funny that the conversation brought up got into Disney because I remember a while back. I think about a tier list for the Disney directed the DVD sequels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if we really wanted to, I guess we could go through those.
It's okay. We don't have to. I mean, there are a few that I do like. I mean, that actually feel like they do belong, but some of them are like why do you exist?
Yeah, like they have a reputation for being some of the worst.
Yeah, I think the only one I've seen is the one for Aladdin, the Return of Jafar or something.
I saw there were three. There was two more. There was Return of Jafar and Prince of Thieves.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
right.
40 Thieves. 40 Thieves.
No, King of Thieves.
Uh,
King of
King
the
of Thieves.
40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's where you actually saw Aladdin's father.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that one. And they brought Robin Williams back for that one to play
Yeah.
Genie.
That's the only saving grace of that movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, there was also but I will say Lion King 2 was pretty good. We got some good songs out of that, but Lion King 1.5 with Timon and Pumbaa.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, you having a movie that's just Timon and Pumbaa was like long overdue. And knowing that they were there for all of the movie, like we were there the whole time. And I love it. It was like all fourth wall break at the end, like,
Well, then rewind.
like his mom's just rewinding the whole film.
Okay, I feel like at this point, I think we
I
have to
love
do this now.
what?
Anime and Disney. I'm changing the title to Anime and Disney.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you guys know the company Tokyo Pop?
Nope.
Yes, I think. Wait.
They were they were the ones that had like Tokyo Mew Mew and everything.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm
yes,
at least familiar with them as a media company. What else did
exactly.
they
So keep that in mind.
Okay.
When I went to Barnes and Noble, they had turned the Nightmare Before Christmas into a manga, and they created a manga series involving the Disney princesses and some girl, an anime girl interacting with Disney princesses.
So,
Not, and this is not Kingdom Hearts, mind you.
so this is basically what they did with the Lilo and Stitch anime. Just like tossing Lilo out of the picture and be like, "We're got an anime girl."
No, no, not like that. This one actually had a plot. This one involved like I think it was. I think this was similar to Sophia the First, only fighting bad guys or something with magic from the Disney princesses. I don't know.
That sounds
Huh.
stupid.
I don't know, but I don't. I know. That's why I'm telling you. But
All right.
but I just don't see any. I never saw any reason why the heck you would want to do that. The only time that actually works is Kingdom Hearts.
Hmm. Yeah,
Well,
somehow
it's
they
true.
make it work. Oh, I mean, also because there was a major crossover with Square Enix characters, which helped with the hype
Oh
of it.
yeah,
So,
yeah, the Final Fantasy characters.
yep.
Oh man. Oh, wait a minute. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to show you guys. This was from my last vacation. Uh, it'll take me a moment. So talk amongst yourselves while I look for this picture.
All right.
It's actually really cool.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm just gonna get the direct DVD. This is material list up. Screw it. We're doing this.
Okay, I was about to
Okay,
ask, are we still actually doing this? Because
let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
I think I've only seen two, but then again, depending on how far I'm on this list, maybe it turns out I've seen more and I just repressed it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
God, I wish I could repress some of these, but they're so horrible that they're burned in my brain forever. Okay, starting off with Aladdin:
Ouch.
The Return of Jafar.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I only like one song from that, and that was Jasmine what was it? What was that song called?
Oh, forget about love or something.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
Yeah,
only thing I liked about it.
Yeah,
yeah. I guess that one was a cute-ish little number. So,
yeah,
yeah.
but
I mean, I guess it was interesting to see Iago getting integrated with the group as a process, but
y- yeah, but to be honest,
I think it was
otherwise,
kind of.
I feel like
I guess it was a redemption arc or something.
yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, I feel like way too many of the songs were given to Gilbert Gottfried.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, we
Like,
all love Gilbert.
yeah,
A
like
little of him goes a long way.
we love Gilbert.
Hmm.
We rest in peace. God rest his soul. But Jesus, man, you're in way too much of this movie. So I don't know. This is like a C for me.
Okay. I'll agree with that one.
Sure.
Okay, I found it.
All right, cool.
So there was, yeah, it's in the VC chat.
Okay.
So in my, so this was from a shop.
Ooh.
Take a very close look at these characters. All these were very expensive, but they're all intricate and like these are all like collectibles.
Wow.
Damn.
My
Oh, quite the
personal, my
sculpt.
per, yeah, they're actually carved wood, I believe.
All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell
Sweat,
if
do you
they
want to
were
explain what
wood
these
or
are
porcelain
to
or.
those in the audience who can't see what we're seeing?
Oh, I'm sorry. These are Disney figurines from a shop in a very popular town that I live in. Basically, they're Disney princesses and Disney characters all carved out of wood in very intricate designs. Especially the Disney princesses, their dresses are fully detailed. There's some of the Disney villains that are in like really intricate outfits that are called the Couture Cruella, the Evil Queen, and Lady Tremaine. And some of the outfits are are a little more on the traditional side of them. Just to let you know, if we could, Court, we should post these some of these pictures of them one day, one day.
Yeah. Okay. The next one is
But they are pretty.
yeah. Okay. Next we have Aladdin and the King of Thieves.
Uh, well,
I like.
again, saving grace is Robin Williams makes a return in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we liked it more than Return of Jafar.
Yeah.
I
Though.
definitely loved the
Excuse
opening song. Sorry,
Yeah,
me.
it's fine. I was just gonna
No,
say.
I just
the
seems.
opening song. Yeah.
um, I would have to say, as much as I love Robin Williams, though, I feel like it's both a pro and a con for this movie. It's a pro because it's Robin Williams. He's hilarious. He's absolutely the best. But it's a con because I feel like there are moments where they kind of leave the camera on him a bit too long. It's like he comes in and he just kind of hijacks the movie.
Hmm.
Uh, true. But I did love the opening song. There's a party here in Agrabah. Come on, you can't help but listen to Robin Williams sing that song.
Yeah,
Of
it was a good
course.
song. Hmm.
But I would have to say C.
I kind of want to put this in a B.
B?
Yeah, because like there are some things
Mm,
about the movie that definitely stand it above Return of Jafar.
okay, yeah, I can agree with that.
Like the animation is a lot
Sure.
better. Robin Williams is back and he's hilarious. And the father son relationship that they delve into with Aladdin and his father is very interesting to look into.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
especially
nice.
especially how he proves that he is his son just by showing a knife.
Yeah.
Oh, and I did learn later on that Aladdin's father was voiced by um Shouldn't forget the actor's name, but he played Gimli.
Ooh,
Oh,
oh,
okay. I'll agree. I'll agree on B.
yeah. All right, Beauty and the Beast: The Enchanted Christmas.
Did not see that one.
Didn't see it.
I saw a promo for it for one of my videotapes, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a cute movie, I'd say. It's all about
Hmm.
Belle spending Christmas with the Beast, and like there's this badass organ played by Tim Curry. He's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Anything with Tim Curry, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a pretty good one. I'd say it's an A.
Okay. I'll agree to that.
I'll take
Yeah.
your word for it.
Yeah. And for some reason, there's a clone here, so yeah, I'll just put it right there. Okay, Beauty and the Beast: Belle's Magical World.
There was another one?
Yep. And unlike
I mean,
Enchanted,
they made. I mean, they made. I mean, they made 3 Aladdin movies.
and three
Oh,
Cinderellas.
yeah. I just didn't even know.
Yeah, that's
There were
true. 3
three?
Cinderellas.
What
Yeah,
about the second
Cinderella.
one?
Twist in Time was the 3rd.
Huh.
And the second one
That
is
one you saw proper.
Dreams Come
Sorry,
True.
those were a bunch of short stories in that one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I'll
But
we'll get that one
but a
later.
twist in sorry,
Continue.
but a twist in time was basically like a redemption arc for Anastasia.
Huh.
Yeah.
In my as far as I know.
Yeah. Anyways, Belle's Magical World. Hey,
Haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
And
Sucks.
okay.
It's like it doesn't really begin, it doesn't really end. It opens in this shitty CG library. And it says there's like Belle spends her time in the library, and then it just shows a few stories. There's a story where Belle's mad at the Beast, and they just have to decide who's gonna apologize first. That ends. There's a story where Lumiere wants to get with the Feather Duster. That ends. There's a story where Mrs. Potts feels left out. That ends. There's a story with a blue bird. That ends, and then it all ends. It was pointless. It was stupid. There was no reason for it to exist.
Hmm.
That does suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyways, it's an F. Belle's Magical World. It sucks. I'm on to the next one.
okay.
All right. Pocahontas 2: Journey to a New World. Yeah, because if there's one
Now
movie that
this
we
one I've
really need
seen.
a sequel to, it's fucking Pocahontas.
They tried to go back to like John Rolfe being the main love interest for her. I will say I did like some of the music,
Yeah,
Hmm.
but not all of it.
it was.
I mean, there's some parts of the story
Yeah, it's like my personal opinion. The beginning sucks. The ending sucks. The middle's amazing. Because like
Hmm.
to go into it, the middle. Pocahontas ends up going to the New World, and it just goes into this entire thing where she has to, adapt to society and everything, and the struggle between how much of her culture she gives up and for the greater good and everything, and like that. That is interesting. I like that. So like
yeah,
the middle is great, but it's the ending and the beginning and the end that suck big time because it starts with this shitty thing where apparently John Smith dies, and then there's an ending where there's apparently the king goes crazy because Pocahontas wants to protect the bear. And it starts stupid, it ends stupid,
I
but
remember that.
but the middle's amazing. So I don't know, maybe low B, high C.
I say a C. I mean, we'll have with the bad beginning and bad end we have to knock it down 2 points at least. So it's a C.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, Lion King 2, Simba's Pride.
It does have some good music,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I do like the idea of like you see Simba actually learning to be a father himself,
Yeah.
and I and that one scene where near the end where you see his daughter looking at him saying, "Them, us, look at them, they are us."
Yeah.
Like you
Hmm.
have you have a new look at this,
Yeah. Also, I
like a
just want
new
to say
perspective.
I just want to say it's honestly really clever that for the sequel they went with Shakespeare's second biggest selling play with Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, with the Lion King, with the first one obviously being an allegory for his first biggest play, which was Hamlet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
I agree. I guess for this one, I would give this a B. I would give it a B.
Yeah, I'd say it's a
I
B.
can agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, an extremely goofy movie.
Hmm.
I
Oh, I've
might
seen
have
this one.
watched this one.
I have.
Uh,
It's kind of interesting. Basically, Goofy's son Max goes off to college. Goofy loses his job, so he has to attend college again. There's
oh,
some
right.
like
He resume or something like that, right?
yeah. What I find really interesting is much like in the first movie where he's trying to understand his son, is like now he has to understand that he's got to let his son live his own life. He's not a little kid anymore. While Max at the same time has to understand that change is hard for his father, especially something like this.
Hmm.
I'm not saying it's a great movie, but it is a pretty good watch. And we finally and there is a scene where Goofy's dancing in a disco hall with his new girlfriend, which I think was really, really cute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
What kind of surprised me is how Max was so quick to open up to the idea of his dad dating again.
Hmm. I imagine it's been a very long time, since I don't know whatever happened to mom. So maybe
It's
it's
been a
just
long
nice to
time since I've
see
had
that
my
he.
goof up.
Oh, good lord, Cord. Well, even then, it's like, but even then, it's like, most of the time you think like, well, okay, but it's also kind of weird. Like even if you are in college, it's like there's still that adjustment period.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Plus, there are two things that honestly really irritate me about this movie.
Hmm.
One
What's
is
that?
one is the ESPN, all the X Games ESPN bullshit. They ham fist that way too much in this film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing is, I'm just gonna say it, I miss Roxanne. Like she and Max were like the cutest part of the first one, and they gave us absolutely no out for her in this one. Like they didn't say if they broke up, they didn't say if things happened. No, it's just like boom, they never brought up again. It's like she never existed. That annoyed me.
Yeah.
yeah,
Same. I only vaguely remember that she popped up again for an episode of House of Mouse or something.
yeah. And I think there was like a little cameo of her in DuckTales.
Yeah, and Goofy's photos that he kept in his wallet.
Not just that, but like an older version of her. Like she's sitting in a like a job interview room looking over her resume.
Well, I mean that was
Oh
never.
yeah, I think I remember seeing. Oh, that was never confirmed.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever confirmed
No,
that it
but
was
I
Roxanne.
Aw.
it looked like her though.
Yeah, it looks like her,
Hmm.
but I don't think it was ever confirmed it was her.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But but we can all we can dream, can't we?
Yeah, head cannons. But yeah, for this one, I'd say maybe a C or a B.
Yeah. I would say low B, high C.
Yeah, we'll put.
Yeah.
It's got its moments.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea.
Didn't see that one.
I have. I loved it as a kid because I loved the music in it.
Hmm.
What I find interesting is that, but in this one, it's like Ariel does a complete 180, but the thing is, now she actually got a taste of what her father was most afraid of. And she actually does become her father a little bit.
Hmm.
Like, you see the reverse happening, where her daughter wants to go to the sea, but her mother is trying to stop her at every point because of what happened when she was a child. I don't want to spoil it, but I will say I give this a B.
Yeah, I feel like there was only one thing that I liked about the movie, and that was the fact that they had Pat Carroll voicing Ursula's sister. Like, it's Pat Carroll. She can make the phone book sound juicy.
That's true.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, but I do like the music that they had with it. Not many as there were, but there were some good ones. Plus, they had the original voice of Sebastian in there too.
Oh yeah,
Huh,
Samuel
that's
Wright.
nice.
Yep.
So, hi Cinder. How you
So
doing?
I would definitely give this like a B. But if I had to, if this was more like a now from an outside point of view, I would say C.
Yeah, I can agree with B. It did have fine enough animation, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure.
This is a this is another nostalgia boost for me.
Hmm.
I had this as a kid, and again, I liked it for its music. There was some good music in it.
Hmm.
So basically, you follow Tramp's son Scamp, and he's just sick and tired of like living a posh dog life and wants to go live among quote unquote the wild dogs. You hear more about like Tramp's past and apparently like having a beef with another dog or something.
Ooh.
You also have Don Knotts in the movie
Really?
as the dog catcher.
Huh.
Yeah. Though, one thing that irritated me about this film is that the the person that had the voice Scamp was distractingly voiced by Scott Wolf. It just, I don't know, that took me out of it big time.
Hmm.
Yeah, it sounded a little too old.
Yeah, like, you have this teeny tiny little puppy, you expect something cute and fuzzy to come out, and what comes out? I'm a wild dog! Like, God, does that not match?
It sounded more like a teenager.
Yeah.
If they made Scamp a little bit older, like close to like a year or at least in dog years, a teenager, then it would make more sense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, I was always confused as to what age Angel was supposed to be.
Uh, she
Like,
always felt like a Pomeranian to me.
no, that's a breed. I was trying to figure out what age she is. Like, did they give her the idea that she was a
That's
puppy?
what I'm saying.
So, like, she was supposed to be a puppy or a small dog, and the dog, okay, Pomeranian, so to create, like, a romance with Scamp, okay? But she says she's been on 5 homes. 5 homes? She can't be that young and go on 5 homes. But okay, benefit of the doubt. Maybe she is a puppy. The leader of the bad dogs, clearly adult, has the hots for her.
That's what I never got.
Hmm.
Though, no, I've got nothing. I only like the music.
So, yeah, this one, C. C at best.
Yeah, it's C at best.
Alright, Peter Pan 2, Return to Neverland.
No
Didn't see that one.
thanks. I saw it. Uh, I guess it's okay. Um, much like The Little Mermaid 2, you see a reverse happening. Much like how Wendy didn't want to grow up as a child, Wendy's daughter is forced to grow up because this is during the Blitz of 1945, I believe.
Oh.
So yeah, this is taking place in World War II. Wendy's daughter is trying to act mature because she wants to be strong for her family, but it kind of gets in the way and is a little more. It's counterproductive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Where
Though I will say
her heart is in the right place, but her act is not.
yeah. I will say the one good scene in the movie that I thought was like really legitimately good was that one scene near the end where Peter Pan sees that Wendy is all grown up. Now that was a nice scene.
I agree, but he sees that she's grown up, but she hasn't. But she hasn't grown. She's grown old, but technically hasn't quote grown up. Because then you see how Tinkerbell surrounds her, and she still floats in the air, like still having that childlike innocence that she was known for.
Oh.
Hmm. But it's also kind of a good thing when you really think about it. You know, like you can grow up, you can mature, but you can't lose your inner kid, your inner child.
Right.
So I don't know. This one's probably like a B for me.
I'll agree with that.
Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True. Here we go.
No thanks.
Didn't see that one.
I saw it. The only story I liked was with Anastasia falling in love with the baker. I
Yeah.
thought that was cute.
Yeah, the other two stories are just so stupid. Like,
But
the first one's all about Cinderella has a hard life. She has to wear all these clothes and learn how to read covers. It's hard. And Jock wants to be a human, but being a human is hard. Eh.
the first story is basically her adjusting to being a quote unquote of royal status, but putting her own spin on it. Jack wants to become human to help Cinderella out, but finds it's a little more difficult to be human than anything. But the third story with Anastasia, I really liked that one. We kind of see her come out of her own, kind of sorry, come out of her mother's shadow and find love in a unique place, and that's a baker's bakery, where where she falls in love with the baker. She finds true love where it's not about money and status, it's just pure emotion.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that story was alright. But first off, there's a bunch of stupid things in the film that I think is so dumb. Like, if you want an example of how stupid this is, if you listen to the end credits, we get an R&B version of Bippity Boppity Boo. Just no.
No thanks.
Ooh.
Like, there's stuff like that sprinkled all throughout the film. Like Bippity Boppity Boo, all these classic songs from the original film. Hell with that shit. Now we have pop songs. And there's
Right,
other
they did
products at the time
a
in
lot
this
of pop
film.
versions of those songs, didn't they?
Yeah. Not to mention there's a bunch of other things in this
They
film.
were trying to pop everything then.
Yeah,
Ugh.
not to mention the fact that there are other little things in the film that are clearly a product of the time. Like this one line from Cinderella where she's like, "This hair, ew." And this
Yeah, it's definitely
special mention definitely has to go to Lucifer wearing a Rastafarian hat.
don't even bother. Very low C because the only thing that really makes it at least decent was Anastasia's story.
Yeah, but honestly, that just
I,
makes me because when you really get down to it, Cinderella 3 does Anastasia's story so much better.
exactly. Actually, the third one, the Twist in Time, you at least see Anastasia. My personal favorite is when she's talking to the king, and the king is talking about how he met his wife and how true love truly felt. How it didn't have to be a ring, it was just a tiny shell that reminded him of her. And that's what Anastasia really wanted, but we kind of see how she's pulling away from her mother and even her own sister.
Yeah, again, does third one does it so much better than this one. So it doesn't even have that going for it.
Yeah, and what's really kind of fun is that in the end credits, you do see a look. It's not so much a blink you'll miss it, but it pans over a painting of Anastasia sitting in the garden, and there's the baker from the second movie coming up behind her holding a cupcake as if he's holding a ring to her.
Oh,
All right, but yeah, Cinderella 2, it sucks. I give it a D.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, Hunchback of Notre Dame 2.
didn't see it.
I only saw bits and pieces. I'm not a fan.
So many things wrong with this movie. So, so.
So let's not even talk about it. Let's just put it in the F tier and keep moving.
Oh no, this
Sound good?
this needs to be talked about for you to get an idea of how much this film sucks.
All right. Get on your soapbox.
On to my soapbox to go. Okay. Okay. So, what's the story? So, a circus comes to town, and the evildoer wants to steal this one bell that's in Notre Dame. It looks like any ordinary bell, but on the inside, it's gorgeous and full of treasures. Get it? So, one of the circus performers is named Madeline, and she's working with the villain to be romantically interested in Quasimodo to lure him away from the bell so he can steal it. Of course, a romance balloons between them, but hey, what do you know? Liar reveal! So, it's stolen before she can confess what's really going on, and of course, she has a tragic backstory. The story, oh, she's a thief, she's the only one that can look after her, blah, 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 blah. But, oh, but if that's too dramatic for you, don't worry, Haley Joel Osment plays Phoebus and Esmeralda's kid. So that's nice. And the,
Huh.
taking these amazing actors and just having them say the stupidest Drac you could ever write on a script. It's like, ugh.
Make sure you breathe, Court.
Yes, thank you. And also, why do we need appearances can be deceiving story when the first one was already that? But let's get to the toughest thing to talk about for me, and that's the animation. So, the animation was done by, I'm trying to remember, it was done by, what was it? It was done by Walt Disney Animation Japan, so which was pretty much done by TMS. Now, the people at TMS, you probably know them for doing stuff like Animaniacs, Batman the Animated Series, Akira, great stuff. But I don't think they were the best people to make this film. Mostly because you're playing TMS animators to create a Disney movie. That's not a good mesh because the people who've drawn for done work for TMS, they don't really use a traditional use like just CGI or colored lines or anything like that. Disney does, you know. No, so it's like if you watch this movie, you realize just all I'm gonna say is you watch this movie, you're gonna expect Michael Warner to come out and bash someone with a mallet. Okay, so yeah, F.
You
Sucks.
good?
I'm good. Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay. Tarzan and Jane.
All right, what's the next one?
Didn't see that one.
I haven't seen it.
It's basically one of those anime movies that's supposed to be a pilot for an anime show, kind of like Return of Jafar was supposed to be a pilot for Aladdin, the TV show. And eh,
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Hmm.
it's dumb.
I don't remember.
Okay, this one.
I think I remember part of it.
Okay, this one. This is gonna surprise all of you. I actually really like this one.
Hmm.
I remember it had like a. I think it was like trying to be noticed when he was feeling like he wasn't.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It's just been a very, very long time since I've seen it.
yeah, that is kind of the story, and it makes sense. Like the main character's Patch, and like he's trying to get noticed because, well, you're the middle child of 101. You kind of get kind of cut in the crossfires.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like, I don't know. It's a really charming movie. The characters are likable. I found the story engaging. Like, oh my god, how do I even explain it? Cruella de Vil gets lost in the art world because a painter paints a dot. That is hilarious. And
Oh, I remember that.
yeah,
The
that is absolutely
and
amazing.
what's really kind of funny is that when he's doing like and when he's trying to like recreate it, there's like a scene where he has two dots. He just comes up and makes the Mickey Mouse ears right behind his head.
Yeah, it's such a charming movie in my opinion. It's like it just so it's just good. I it's really likable.
I'll agree to that.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
don't know if this is S tier, but in my opinion, I'd say it's an A.
I'll agree to that. I'd say it's an A. It's hard to find good sequels to Disney movies at times.
Yeah. All right, Jungle Book 2.
I actually like this one.
Didn't see that one.
I personally like the soundtrack to it. I mean, you had Smash Mouth playing one of the songs.
Smash Mouth?
Smash Mouth in
Yeah,
a
they were
Jungle Book
playing.
sequel. Oh my god.
No, no, no. They weren't like. It wasn't like they were playing like any of the main songs. They were playing like "I Want to Be Like You." It was just like one of those like, oh yeah, we're just gonna do this as a cover. That was the only song they did. No,
Oh.
there.
Please tell me it's in the
Yeah.
end credits at least.
What?
I said, please tell me it was in the end credits at least.
Yeah, it was in the end credits.
Okay, thank God. I didn't want anyone
I
Phil
remember
Collins in this
hearing it in a
shit.
collection.
Oh no. Well, they did have John Goodman playing Baloo, which I thought was really good.
Hmm.
The other songs they had in it were really good too, in my opinion. I mean, John Goodman singing like WILD was actually very well done. A lot of the songs were actually good.
Didn't they bring Jim Cummings in to
Story
play
was, I
Caw?
guess it's as what?
I said, didn't they bring Jim Cummings in to play Caw?
Yeah, I think so. Can't remember though. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. I would say if I had to put this movie somewhere from what I can remember, I would put this in close to a B.
Okay.
Uh, a low B, high C, because they do have the vultures in there, but there's just they just overplayed one vulture, and it was like really annoying.
Hmm.
And that vulture constantly heckles Shere Khan all the damn time, which gets really old really fast.
Okay, Atlantis, Milo's Return.
Hmm.
I think I might
Uh,
have seen it. I think it was also one of those test pilots for an animated series, but that's all
it
it was. I
is.
think a three
Yeah, it
episodes
was a
worth
test
kind of
pilot.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a test pilot thing. Uh, it's got some charm to it.
Hmm.
It had some charm, but just not enough.
It just
Yeah,
didn't feel as deep as the first one.
yeah,
The first one was, in my opinion, one of the best.
Yeah.
yeah,
So underrated.
yeah. It deserves more love than it gets. But for this one, I'd say it's a C, maybe.
Yeah, it's a C.
Yeah, I can get behind that. I remember I was not.
All right, Stitch, the movie.
Did not see
This is
it.
not this is not Stitch has a glitch, is it? It's just Stitch the movie.
Yeah, this was the movie
Was
that
this the one where it was
th-
like,
this is the movie where they had as the pilot to Lilo and Stitch the series.
uh, I'd say it's okay. Not the greatest, but definitely did its job.
Yeah,
And there was only one song I liked, and it was
go
to
ahead.
me that's just a pilot. That's just a pilot movie.
Hmm.
Stitch has a glitch is what I think is a more proper sequel.
Yeah, but for this, I liked it. Okay, it's a B for me.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Okay, Lion King 1.5.
Okay, I love this one.
Yes,
Timon and Pumbaa. Yeah, the animation was just as good too.
it was.
Yeah, well, I
I
mean, it
would
makes
definitely
sense.
give this a high. This is definitely.
I was gonna say,
What
it
was
does
that?
make it does kind of make sense that would be super good considering they're pretty much doing that. Okay, we have to make it look like these guys were in the movie, so we have to make the animation as good as the movie.
I would say this is definitely a high A, bordering on S, but not quite there yet. What do you think?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I could go with that. Yeah. And actually, if we're
Oh,
if we're likening them to Shakespeare's works, well, I guess the closest thing, since it was based off of Hamlet, I think, if I remember correctly, I think Lion King 1.5 is kind of parallel to what was it called? Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
oh man.
Fair. Okay. Get ready for me to get my soapbox again. Mulan 2.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Did not see that
Oh,
one.
I have. I will only say this. I like the music.
Hmm.
That's all I like about it is the music.
I can safely say, out of all the Disney sequels I've seen, Mulan 2, I hate the most. Like, just. Now.
There's just a lot of it that I don't really like. I do like some parts of it. I do like the idea of like Shang's of Yao, Ling, and Chenpo actually finding true love, but it's like the rest of it just like. mm. Court, you're gonna have to decide on this one. I'm gonna put my opinion outside of this one.
Okay. So. Okay.
Make sure you take a deep breath, okay? Grab yourself some water.
Alright,
I'm gonna get some chips.
alright. Alright. I feel like I should get into the story first. So, Mulan is back home. It starts with Mulan at home, training kids how to be little warriors. When Shang comes by and proposes, of course she says yes. Yes, but apparently, only for Mushu. What does this guy mean for Mushu? He's gotta lose his job because he no longer look after Mulan. So it suddenly becomes his goal to try and split the couple apart. Okay, and then so and then the Empire of China sees that the Mongols are going to attack. attack. So he calls Mulan and Chang, and what does he ever do? Escort these 3 princesses to be married because a marriage will unite these 2 kingdoms, and thus they can fight the Mongols together. Okay, not great plot, but okay. So of course they bring the comic relief in for the last film, and the film they fall in love with the 3 princesses and everything. But like, here's my problem with this though. It's not like this isn't a situation where you're being forced to marry because you're forced to marry because tradition. The future of China relies on this. That throws in a completely different element. But to make matters worse, Mushu is constantly trying to split up the main couple throughout the entire movie, and I mean the entire movie. He suddenly becomes the most unlikable asshole you could ever see. And what makes it worse is it kind of works. The boyfriend just kind of goes off of Mulan in this one scene, and then Mulan at some point realizes that wasn't true and follow the government, but then he disappears. So now she has to marry one of the princes to unite the 2 kingdoms, and the climax, every dumbass romantic comedy the cliche you've ever seen, where the bride is gonna marry someone she doesn't want to marry, and the guy has to come in, confess his love, and all that bullshit. You know what? I'm gonna go into spoilers. Territory, but I'm sorry. This is something I really need to talk about. So Mushu tries to make everything better by telling them that they don't have to marry. Well, okay, the 3 princesses married the men they want. Mulan marries Shang, but what about China? They're doomed. There's no alliance. The Mongols are going to attack. And the film and China is officially swipe ahead of this. But at least they're married for true love. It's never addressed what happens after this. I wouldn't make a big deal out of this, except they make a big deal out of this. They keep talking over and over about how thousands will die if they don't join this union. And in the end, I guess they just let thousands die. It's awful.
I mean, if it's that bad, do you really want that kind of service from the movie?
I don't care. Shut up the film. Tarzan 2.
You know, that's a good point. Whenever people use that as an insult, it's like, huh.
I'm sorry, I just had to. I needed to make Court laugh for a moment. Anyway, any more?
Tarzan 2 is the next one.
Tarzan 2.
Huh. I didn't know there was even. Okay. But I haven't seen that, obviously.
Neither have I.
It's cute. It's a cute movie. Like, we have this whole thing where like Tarzan tries to it's basically like a prequel where Tarzan as a child tries to find where he belongs. So he meets this one gorilla voiced by George Carlin. It's cute. I like it fine.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Yeah, I'd say it's like a maybe low A, high B.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Kronk's New Groove.
I haven't seen this one.
I haven't seen that one either.
It's not funny. It's bad. The only thing we're going for is that we have David Spade. So, like the original cast comes back. Patrick Warburton, John Goodman, all those guys. And guys, I'm just saying the only funny part of it is David Spade. Everyone else, not funny. And that's a shame because Patrick Warburton is usually hilarious, but this, no, it's a D. Actually, no. High D, because again, David Spade does have those few moments where he's funny.
Okay. Was this like the spin-off for like the Emperor's New School or something?
No, it was just a sequel, where except it focuses on Kronk.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, Lilo and Stitch 2. Stitch has a glitch.
Oh, this is a good one.
Did not see it.
This actually plays into one of the Hawaiian folklores, but
Ooh.
yeah. So basically, I definitely would give this an A. This was a really good movie. It had good animation.
You know what? I can agree with that.
Court?
I can agree with that. It was pretty good. Okay, Hercules, 0 to
So I
hero.
definitely give it an A.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Was this another pilot?
I think so. Yeah.
This was another pilot one. Uh, haven't seen it.
I think.
Don't think I've seen this one. I mean, I remember watching the actual Hercules animated series spin-off, but
Same.
yeah,
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
So
Actually, while we're on the subject of Hercules, can I just say that I actually think it's kind of cool that James Wood loves the character Paige so much that it doesn't matter how little or how much he's paid. If he gives him the opportunity to play this character, he will take it.
Oh yeah.
that is really cool. Though.
I personally would love if they ever just did like a short cartoon of Hades and Persephone with James Woods playing Hades. That would be awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be such a cool reference.
Oh my.
I know they mention it in like the new Twisted Tales.
Hmm.
Oh my god, they have the mannerisms down to a T in the book, and I thought it was so cute.
Whoa, wait,
Hmm.
wait. Idea. Picture this.
And the
Just hear me out here.
okay,
Lore Olympus
yeah.
with James Wood dubbing Hades.
Hmm. I can
I think
see it,
I don't know the
but
series.
I know the series very well. But James Woods created his own Hades. This Hades is more shy and reserved. The Hades he made is more assertive and aggressive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think it would work,
Okay.
but
I should probably clarify. If I
but
meant
I think
I
I get what you're saying.
I just meant like doing their own version of Lore Olympus with James Woods as Hades.
Okay, now that you put it that way, I can see it. I would like to see it.
Like, oh my god, I already know who could voice Persephone. Well, two people actually, depending on which direction they go
Oh,
for.
yeah.
If they were to go for like the more
And
wholesome Persephone, you gotta get Jodie Benson. If they were gonna go for more snarky, sarcastic, Nicole Sullivan.
I go with Jodie Benson.
Fair.
Actually, either one could work.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But for this movie, I haven't seen it, so I can give a accurate, you know,
Yeah. Mm,
accurate grade.
it's all right. It's like it's just there. So I don't know. C maybe. It's okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. I'll agree to that.
Okay, Bambi 2.
Haven't
Huh.
seen it.
Didn't even know they made a sequel to Bambi.
Yeah, they did. They made a lot of sequels.
They made sequels to everything.
Hmm.
Just like how they made video games for movies.
All right.
Super Mario Bros. The movie. First name Mario. Last name Mario. It's Mario Mario and Luigi Mario. Ugh.
Where would you rate this though?
Honestly, I'd probably give it a B. If anything, for the animation, because the animation is beautiful.
Okay, I can go with
Alright.
that.
Okay, Leroy and Stitch.
Oh, this is like the conclusion to the Lilo and Stitch series, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like the series finale.
Huh. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I remember this one. They actually hint to this in in one of the episodes. This is experiment 628 or 629.
I feel like it was 6 to 8.
No, 629 because one of the episodes because experiment 626. Oh yeah, you're right. This is 628.
Yeah, because there was an episode where they made 6 to 7.
So right. I would say I'd give it a B.
I'm a bit more generous. Like I want to give
No
it.
real reason, just if
I'm a bit more generous. I kind of want to give it an A because, in terms of a series finale, it's a pretty satisfying conclusion. I'd say.
okay. Gantu becomes a police officer again.
Yeah, that's cool.
Though I have to. Here's what I say about Gantu. He's not. I wouldn't call him a. I wouldn't exactly call him a villain. He's just way too into his job.
Yeah, he's less a villain and more an antagonist.
Yeah, he's more of an antagonist.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a job you need to be done, he'll get it done. No questions asked. He's not a bad guy, just his actions.
Yeah. Okay, Brother Bear.
Okay, I'll agree with the
Yeah. Okay, Brother Bear 2.
Brother Bear too.
What
I
is
didn't even see the first movie, so I didn't see this.
what is it with Disney and these bear movies? You got Brother Bear, you got Brother Bear 2,
Uh,
and then you have Brave. Did someone at Disney just want to be a bear?
I don't know.
eh. I'd give it a D.
Yeah, it's a
It
D.
just doesn't wow me. There's not much to the story.
Like, I wasn't even a fan of the first Brother Bear, so. Ugh. Can't believe he totaled a mammoth. Ugh, okay. Fox the Hound 2.
Oh,
I haven't seen it.
they made one for Fox and the Hound?
Yeah, they made Fox and the Hound too. I
Oh.
haven't seen it, and I don't want to see it.
Yeah,
I
like
imagine
unlike
it's
the
a
first one, which
prequel,
like
maybe? I
went
don't know,
into
unless they
all the
decide to make the
prejudices of
story.
the world and
Oh, okay.
everything, and was done absolutely spectacularly. This one is them as kids. Oh, there's a circus in town. Carved this stray dog band. Todd gets jealous.
Huh.
That's about it. Not much happens. Pretty dumb.
I imagine.
Yeah. Why do you think I didn't want to see it?
Yeah. So, as someone who has seen it, it's a D. Not good.
Okay. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a real shame because like if they really wanted to make a sequel to Fox and the Hound, they really could have gone all out with it with how the first one ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the next one? Or is that the last?
No, there's 2 left. Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time.
Okay, now this one was actually a decent movie. I would put this in a B tier because it actually had a good storyline, albeit a little silly.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say it. This might
At
be my.
least the premise.
I'm just gonna say it. I think this might be my favorite out of all of these Disney sequels.
Okay,
Like,
Hmm.
the story was interesting.
I was about to.
The
I was about.
characters. The story was interesting. The characters were all well written. Um, especially some whole lot of development in the first film or even the second film. Like the king was a lot more interesting. The prince was cool, especially for that one scene. I forbid you to take no step down these stairs. Okay, right in through the window.
Also, that's where it comes from.
Yep.
It came from that movie. I've seen that meme so much.
And plus, it's like this film knows that the center focus is the villains, and those words, and it's like they go all out with it, and it's so much fun. It's like, in my opinion, this might be the only Disney sequel that I could ever say is an S.
And I'll agree with that.
Wow.
That is rare.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot
I
of
mean,
fun.
Lady Tremaine goes all out to get what she wants.
Yeah, essentially the plot is Lady Tremaine steals the fairy godmother's wand and basically uses magic to make sure Anastasia is the one who has the slipper fit, and things only get crazier from there.
Wow, that is pretty crazy for for that
At
plot.
Disney.
Yeah, Disney film
But
even. Wow.
Yeah.
but what I really love is the arc they give Anastasia.
Hmm.
Like you see her becoming not so inclined to become a quote unquote princess or queen. And there are some moments where she actually has a very hard look at herself. Even Gisela says, the prince wouldn't even love you if mom didn't cast that spell on him. That actually hits her hard. Like, she's right.
Hmm.
Prince doesn't love me. He loves Cinderella.
Yeah.
And she actually takes a good hard look at herself and asks, do I want to be like my mom? She even becomes good and tries to rectify things easily.
All right. Well,
Or not easily, but tries to.
let's not spoil it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's an S.
Yeah, absolutely. I think my favorite line from that movie definitely has to be like Anastasia gets the wand and Lady Tremaine's like, "Ooh, a stick," and Giselle's just like, "Let's beat her with it." All right, final one.
Anyway.
Final one is The Little Mermaid: Ariel's Beginning.
Uh oh, this is
Interesting.
like a I've actually seen this one. You kind of see what happened to Ariel's mother in the
Oh.
beginning.
Oh.
Yeah, which was very interesting. There's some oh, what is that movie? Well, basically in I would give this maybe a low B, high C. It
Okay.
does have a it has a good premise in the beginning. It's just that it focuses a lot on Ariel's sisters rather than her.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, in regards to that film, you were trying to
And
think of.
no, it's not a.
In regards to that film, you were trying to remember. Are you trying to think of Footloose?
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh. What the?
It's very similar to Footloose in a way.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's like basically the plot of the movie is, um, apparently like Errol's mother dies, and the king remembers that she liked music, so he outlaws music in the kingdom. And if you've seen Footloose, you probably know where it goes from there.
God. Okay, yeah, I get you.
There are some good songs in there too.
Yeah, though a couple of them don't really make a lot of sense. Like one of the songs is Shake Senora. Why would they be singing that song? It didn't even exist at the time.
I know.
But yeah, so I'd say
I would say a low B.
yeah,
A low B, high C.
yeah, I'd say low B because I think like the biggest thing about the movie that I think is like really
The
really good.
animation. The
Yeah,
animation.
the
The
anime
animation.
the animation is so fucking fluid. It's so pleasing to the eyes.
Yeah, it very much is.
Yeah. The villain's a little annoying though because, and I'm just gonna spoil it right now. No, she's not supposed to be Ursula. But if you watch the movie, you would swear this is supposed to be Ursula's backstory.
I felt that way too, but that's not Ursula apparently.
I know, and that's
And
so
that's what kind of
annoying.
made me sad.
Like she
I
even
would have
has
loved to
eels.
see an
Why
Ursula
wasn't this
origin.
Ursula?
Yeah. I mean, come on.
She was even wearing purple.
I know. It would have been so great to see an origin story. But at the same time, it probably would have been like confusing. Like, one of Ariel recognized her in the first movie as like someone that lived in the palace instead of the quote unquote sea witch.
I mean, you could make the argument that maybe she changed so much that she's unrecognizable. I mean, when you compare the designs back to back, she is pretty different.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there you go. There's our
Hmm.
tier list for the
If I
direct-to-DVD
had to
sequels.
say, wouldn't it be great if it was a battle royale?
For
These movies. I know. Oh, only one may live. I do not regret saying that.
Well, I mean, if that was the case, if from what I remember, it sounds like only two of them stand a good chance, but they would have to fight each other.
Yeah.
The
That's
two that
true.
made into the S tier.
Yeah.
Oh god. Anyways, I feel like we're about that point where we should start wrapping up.
Yep.
All right. Ow. Oh man, you guys didn't hear that, did you?
Yeah. We
Oh
heard you
man.
say ow. We heard you say
Oh.
ow.
Oh, you didn't hear the crack before that?
I heard a pop.
Ah, yeah, that was my back. Sorry.
You good there, man?
That was a pretty loud pop.
Yeah, no, that was no. I feel fine. I feel great, but man, I was surprised at how loud that one was. Anyway,
I actually thought that was your knuckle for a second.
no, that was my back.
Outros.
Yeah. Well, I guess this just means I gotta do more yoga. But anyway, well, Well, I'm Jack Attack. You can catch me on my YouTube channel, Jack Attack 8, or come visit my website at chackeryvo.com to check out my demos and get in contact with me if you think you've got a project that I would be good for. So, yeah.
Hey, this is the Court Jester. You can find me on you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch at CourtJesterVA. And you can also find my animation company, Court Jester Productions, on Twitter at Court Jester Pro, and on YouTube, Court Space Jester Space Productions, or at Court Jester Productions if we're using YouTube ads now. Currently, productions are on hold at the moment as we are trying to gather funding for our productions because anime. If you wish to support us, we do have a Patreon which you can find on our YouTube and on our Twitter, or on our website, which is in our Twitter, I should say. But yeah, check us out. We make a lot of great stuff, or we hope to. But probably what we put out.
Hey everybody, this is Swatsuki. You can
Deltarune and Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Well, actually, we're doing Deltarune. We're doing Danganronpa and Deltarune at the moment, though you should expect episodes for Undertale soon. But yeah, great stuff. But anyways, that's gonna do it for us this week, folks. And we will see you next week. We'll probably be more Disney, probably more anime. And I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. I make up these things at the drop of a hat sometimes. So yeah. Until then, this has been the JesterCast, and we will see you all next Monday. Later.
bye.